So Kat and I just got back from a big resupply. We drove to the nearest Walmart to get some supplies. We expected the trip to take like maybe 4 hours, like an hour and a half each way, and then an hour of shopping and stuff. Ended up taking actually probably closer to 6 because on the way there I was just like super uncomfortable. I felt like I had some digestion issues or something, and so we stopped at a rest stop so that I could go to the bathroom, and then didn't really like get anything out, but I had like pain kind of crawling from my intestines, like up my lower back and stuff. It was pretty awful. Like I felt terrible, and I was kind of doubling over because of the pain, just to like help alleviate some of the pressure and stress in there, and kept feeling like I needed to go to the bathroom, but never actually was getting anything out, and kind of talked through the symptoms with Kat and was like, what do I do? I don't even know what to do. I get sick so little that like I don't have to deal with this stuff very often. But we kind of determined that it was probably a urinary tract infection. We were at this rest stop for like pretty much an hour, close to an hour probably. Me just sort of doubled over in pain and trying to go to the bathroom, trying to walk it out, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Eventually got to a place where I felt good enough to drive the rest of the way. Well, I had Kat drive the rest of the way, and I kind of just like moped in the passenger seat, and got to Walmart, got some like urinary tract infection medication, and took it. Like before I just opened the box right there and took it, and like 20-30 minutes later I felt a lot better. Probably keep taking this medication. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point that it was at earlier today, because I was pretty miserable. So, as it turns out, this is actually going to be our last day at this campsite. We found out today that Alabama Hills is closed for dispersed camping, and we'll be headed out of here in the morning. One interesting thing about traveling right now, or I guess we're not really traveling, but we're just about being on the road for a couple hours during the day, is that with this potential urinary tract infection, I have to and should be peeing often. So we're having to make quite a few stops in just like the 4 or 5 hours that we're driving today. All right, we found a spot that I think we are both happy and comfortable with. We're about 20 minutes outside of Bend to the east, and it's flat. We've got cell service. It'll be a little bit warmer than the spot we were at last time, and on the way we stopped and got pizza and beer, so we're gonna have a pretty good night. I woke up with discomfort again, like I did 5 or 6 days ago, or whenever that was, and it's slowly growing into pain in my lower back, side, abdomen area, and it's a little worrisome. So we're gonna actually head to urgent care, and I'm just gonna cross my fingers that it's not too expensive because I don't have insurance. I feel a little weird going to urgent care right now, for a couple reasons. Well, mostly just one. It's because it's like right in the middle of a pandemic, and I don't want to like put undue strain on the healthcare system when you know every last resource is needed for coronavirus, and I also don't want to put myself at risk by going into a place where coronavirus is more likely set foot in. Also don't want, if I'm like a asymptomatic carrier, to bring coronavirus to a place where people who are more at risk are likely to go or to be. So I took the pills that we had gotten like 6 days ago when I first had these symptoms, and I'm feeling a little bit better, definitely not 100%, but a little bit better. And so I'm like, should I even go in to get it checked out, or is it better for me to keep on the regimen that I've been keeping on? Probably the pizza and beer last night didn't help, but I don't really know.
It was so good though.
Yeah, Probably worth it. Anyway, just a weird decision. So we're sitting in the parking lot. We've got the urgent care right behind us, and I'm kind of figuring out what I want to do. If I want to go in now or wait it out and see how I'm feeling in an hour. Yeah, just kind of a weird, tough decision.
We also scored on some nitrile gloves, and we do have our face coverings, homemade ones, and some alcohol swabs.
Yeah.
So we're prepared to go out in public and keep ourselves and others safe, but still it is a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah. So we didn't end up going to the urgent care. I kind of sat in the parking lot, decided if I felt it was necessary. We did end up filling a bunch of our water jugs that we had with us and getting a little bit of restocking of groceries done. I'm not out of the woods yet. I still have like a little bit of discomfort in here. It's hard to call it pain. It's pretty mild, but so we're gonna be monitoring it. Fortunately now we're only like maybe 20-25 minutes from an urgent care, so we're pretty close, especially when you compare it to when we were in Alabama Hills. Kind of the closest city was Ridgecrest, which is an hour and a half away. So glad to be here, kind of in our home base where we know people, know our way around, and it's colder, but you know, it's a kind of a trade-off for what we can have. All right, just another morning living in a van and waking up to go to urgent care again. This time I'm definitely going. Woke up a few hours ago and kind of had pain in my side. Took some of my medication, the over-the-counter stuff, and it's been a couple hours and I'm not feeling better. First urgent care that we could find opens at 8. And it's like 7:15, 7:20 right now. So we're just kind of getting ready, about a half an hour from it. Getting ready and gonna leave pretty soon. Hopefully this helps. A lot of pain in my side and lower back. And I have to pee, but nothing comes out. All right, just got out of urgent care. Took a urine sample, some blood work, and a CT scan, and I have a kidney stone, 4 millimeters. So I got some prescriptions that are gonna be fulfilled here at Walmart, and just peeing frequently. All right, so now we just wait. Basically just gotta wait till I pass this stone. I have 2 prescriptions to take. One that kind of dilates some tubes and stuff to make it a little easier to pass, and another one that provides some pain relief. And then I also have a funnel with a little mesh screen at the bottom that I'm supposed to pee through. I'm peeing like 7 drops every 4 minutes. But I'm supposed to catch my kidney stone in there so that they can do an analysis of it to find out if it's just a calcium one, which is the most common type, or some other type of kidney stone that might require some other treatments or something. But I'm glad to have gotten some pain meds because that was painful. Here for my morning update. I did not pass the kidney stone yesterday, but I kind of thought I did because I found great relief at one point. Like the pain went away. I was able to pee like pretty freely. But the pain's back this morning. I think it just maybe moved to a more comfortable position and is working its way through my urinary tract till eventually get to piss out a pebble. It's kind of hard to have anything but lazy days. We just sort of relax outside, and then when we get cold, go inside and feel around on our phones. Kat's doing some crocheting and sewing and stuff. I'm not quite as productive, but it's just kind of, we're limited in our activities, and it's hard to not be lazy. So Kat and I just went on a scouting trip. We're nearing the end of our 14 days out in the desert. I think it's been like 10 maybe. And so we're just gonna scout some places out. And we found one that we really liked. Kind of checked a lot of the boxes for a good place for sustainable living, and so we decided we're just gonna actually move today rather than wait a couple days. So we're headed back to our old camp now, and then packing up and headed out to the new camp, and we'll be staying there tonight. Here is our new campsite. We are well shaded now, about 5:30. Most of the day it should get sun. Come here. Hi, hi, hi. Oh yeah, you like the butt scratches? You like the butt scratches? Okay. Hi, go back.
Might need to.
So yesterday was a pretty painful day as far as the kidney stone is concerned, and I spent a lot of the day just hunkered up in the van, kind of in pain or pacing. And I get this, like, I guess it's pretty common with kidney stones. You get like pretty this anxious pain. I don't even know how to describe it, but like I just feel super restless, and I need to like move around a whole bunch to try to like ease some of the pain. So yesterday was pretty bad, and I felt pretty miserable all day, and then kind of went away in the evening. And then I woke up this morning not in pain, so not really expecting that the stone was moving much, and I went pee, and I passed my kidney stone. It's a relief to know that that's gone, so that I know the next day I'm not going to be in pain. It was kind of just like a bunch of guessing. Like, am I going to be in pain tomorrow? I don't know. Some days are really good, some days are really bad. So I'm done. I can be freely now, the stone is gone. I can be with no obstacles in my way, and I've got no pain in my lower back. It's gonna be a bright, 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 bright sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 bright sunshiny day. Kat and I both agree that it's been a very good day. The day started off with me passing my kidney stone. We got groceries, we got to see some friends, and now we've got campfire going, water filtering. It's just simple pleasures today. Well, besides the kidney stone, that was an extreme pleasure. But it's been a good day. I can be freely now, the stone is gone. I can be with no obstacles in my way, and I've got no pain